99 FM, your inspiration station. It is time now for our game changer of the day. Now, this game changer I've known for quite some time. Good friend of mine, man, where do I even start? He's a CEO, he's a marketing guru, he's a public speaker, he's a fashion icon, former model. This man has literally done it all in what seems to be a long career, but if you look at it, it's this really short span of time.
Yeah.
We have CJ Dumeni, CJ the Connect Dumeni in the building. Hey man, good morning. First things first.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me. I love your show. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, let's take it back to the very beginning, man. Like, who is CJ? Like,
Man,
not the CJ I know, like the kid that I know. Who is CJ to the world right now?
Yeah. I always have a hard time answering this question because I feel like I sort of reinvent myself as time goes. But CJ is basically just a young guy from Namibia that's obsessed with marketing, technology, and sometimes fashion, and that happened to just have an amazing journey to be able to travel from different places and learn and experience different things. And that's how I ended up now being the co-founder and CEO of a company called Chummy, which you guys will know from Chummy Bites, Namibia's food delivery app. So I guess that's a little bit of a summary of who I am and where I am now.
Now let's take it back to the beginning, to the founding blocks, the Mount Rushmore of who CJ is right now.
Yeah.
You were a model
Yes.
in South Africa.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, that was quite random. I think before I left to South Africa, I did one campaign here for MTC, and that was sort of like the door opening. And then when I went to SA, I was literally at a party, and for some reason I was dancing alone on the dance floor. I don't know why. And then this guy came. He was like, "Yo, you should check out 20 Model Management. We're looking for guys like you, whatever." And then that's how I got scouted. And then from there, I started modeling, and I did amazing campaigns for some of the biggest brands. I did stuff for Edgar's, Sportsy, some Spree Online, these type of online stores.
So literally, your dance moves got you into modeling. Like,
I think it's probably just my charisma and the way, because modeling is all about the way you present yourself on the other side of the lens, right? From the camera side. So I think he probably picked up something like, this guy has charisma and he's probably not shy. You know? And I think that's important in that sense. And obviously my looks played a part, but that I have no control over. I just have to thank my mom.
Shout out to
my mom.
Shout out to Meme Dumeni. Now, your whole journey in South Africa was modeling. You were out there for quite some time. You did some stuff with L'Oreal as well. Is that how you got into marketing?
So I went to South Africa to study. I went to study marketing and communication. I didn't know what I wanted to study at first, but then one day I came across it and I was like, this is what I want to do. So people thought I was in South Africa just modeling, but modeling was my side thing. In general, marketing and communication and technology was what I was really wanting to focus on. So I went to one of the best marketing schools in Africa, AAA School of Advertising. And while I was there, I was modeling on the side, like I said. And there happened to be this huge competition that people take part in as our university students. So our school's basically like a specialized marketing school, right? So this is like the Super Bowl of competitions for that school, and it was a competition for L'Oreal. So we happened to be. It's weird. Me and my friends were the only 3 black guys in the class. We happened to form a group, and we came up with a product and innovation that was specifically targeted at black male millennials. And I think that was our edge in that competition, because no one else could take part in that type of way. No one else could design something so niche and so unique. So we ended up coming first in the school, coming first in South Africa, then coming first in Africa. And then they flew us to Paris. We presented our ideas over there. L'Oreal team loved it. And all 3 of us started working for L'Oreal the next year. Crazy story.
Crazy. Now, while you were in South Africa, you had also, I guess, connected yourself. You became the Connect.
Exactly.
In terms of the entertainment industry.
Exactly.
How did that come about? Like, you have a relationship with guys like Nasty C,
Yeah.
a good friend of yours. How did you get yourself into those spaces, and what did that do for you in terms of marketing and who you are today as well?
I think people are the currency. And like, whenever I have to give advice to people, like students or whatever, I always say, always network as much as you can. And not even just network, just care about people and try and be there, you know? So while I was in university, I was doing bits. I was doing a lot of different things. Modeling, I was also involved with this jewelry company, whatever. But that helped me meet everyone that I needed to meet, or people that I thought were interested in. And a lot of the times I actually just took my shot. I think with Nasty C, I generally just DM'd him. I knew I was in Cape Town. I DM'd him one time and I said, hey, I have some jewelry for you. You want to come check it out? The guy said, all right, pull up. I pulled up, and one thing led to another. Then I met Casper, then I met all the rest of the other guys, and that's how I became the Connect. It was a Connect for jewelry, and also just a Connect for when you came in Cape Town, I was the guy that you called. I was the guy that you called. So, in every aspect of my life, I value people the most. They are, I think, the biggest investments. They are the thing that pulls through the most. Not my own personal abilities, not my personal capacity or whatever. It's always just the people I surround myself with.
And in steps Chummy Bites. Chummy first things. First, because Chummy Bites is under Chummy. But how did Chummy come about? Like, what was the idea behind it? When did you start it? Was it a thing here in Namibia, or was it already a seed planted in South Africa?
So a lot of people don't know this, or some people don't know this, but Chummy was actually a failed idea. It was an idea that we came up with, and the reason why we called it Chummy is because we wanted to be friendly, right? And the idea was we wanted to launch something in Stellenbosch called Chummy, which would allow you to hire a Stellenbosch student to do a task for you. So you'd be able to do a delivery, or help you clean your yard, or help you pack some boxes. You hire a Chummy to help you with something. That was the idea. So we worked on that for 6 months. I probably spent, I don't know, out of my own money, maybe like 20,000, 30,000 trying to get it right. 6 months later, we launched and nobody came. Absolutely no one used Chummy for anything. Not one person. We had like hundreds of students signed up. We were ready. We thought, oh, this is going to pop up. Nothing happened. Then sort of bagged the idea and came back to Namibia and was trying to see what it could do with the concept of having a network of freelancers in order to develop a system and a method to deliver things or to execute high frequency tasks, right? That's when the idea for Chummy Bites came. So Chummy Bites is Namibia's first food delivery app. You can order from any restaurant, or majority of the restaurants in Windhoek, and we'll deliver it for you. And we deliver it through a network of regular people like me and you. You know, they sign up to our platform, and through our technology, we're able to facilitate that whole process. So Chummy, in essence, is a last mile delivery company that allows anyone to be able to ship products from point A to point B with a network of regular people like me, you and I. So that's where Chummy Bites is our first product. But Chummy as a holistic idea is much bigger. It's much bigger than that.
And I'm sure there are expansion plans in place, and
man,
things are moving. Obviously, you don't want to really reveal too much about it, but I can guarantee things are moving.
Sure.
You recently did a TED Talk. Just before I let you go, you did a TED Talk recently. Could you I know you can't like congest that whole TED Talk, or summarize it into like a few sentences. But like, just give us the gist of it, of what it was.
So as during my time at L'Oreal and during my time at in South Africa when I was studying, I really became obsessed with Africa. I think Africa is not only the future, but our access to markets and the way we approach markets is very different. So that's sort of the gist of my TED Talk. My TED Talk was basically Africa, the underdog that the world needs. So when you understand how underdogs work and the whole phenomenon behind underdogs, right? People have always tried to study this, trying to figure out, why do we love underdogs so much? If two teams are playing, why do we want the underdog to win? You know, there's some sort of pull that pulls on like our heartstrings for that reason. So a lot of research has been done around that. But the one thing that stood out for me was that how underdogs tend to outperform the top dogs when it comes to situations of extreme circumstance. So basically, when stuff hits the fan, underdogs tend to outperform the top dogs. But why is that, right? And Africa as a global underdog, I realized it has everything to do with the challenges that we face. So when we're facing challenges on a daily basis, we're constantly coming up with innovative ways in order to solve them, right? But it has to be innovative ways that don't require resources. You know what I'm trying to say? So if we have no resources and we're solving complex problems, we're extreme problem solvers. We're really good at it. But in my TED Talk, I highlighted that even though we're extreme problem solvers, we're not seeing the results of it because we're not solving the right problems. And it has everything to do with, you see, complex problems are not always valuable problems, right? But valuable problems are complex problems. So when you decide to start solving valuable problems, you're creating value as you're solving it, right? So as African businesses, we need to look internally and figure out what problems we're solving and if they're valuable or not. And if they're valuable, how do we package it and present it to the rest of the world? Because then even someone with a small bakery can have a methodology, a system that can be amazingly world-changing, right? Just because of the methodology she's using to be able to sell it at a very low price. You know, it's something that a big company will be willing to buy. So that's the idea. So as Africans, we really need to start looking at the type of problems we're looking to solve and how we solve them.
It's all in the impact and the execution. That's what I'm picking up from you. CJ, thank you so much for joining us on The Kingdom, and you're our game changer of the day. Give us the socials, man, so we can connect with you.
Yeah, please. Just that you can find me everywhere pretty much as CJ The Connect. And add me on LinkedIn as well, just CJ Dumeni. Let's connect. Anything regarding technology and marketing and Chummy, I'll be happy to just share ideas and definitely give my TED Talk a watch. I think it'll be quite inspiring to you guys.
Thank you so much, man. And that's all the time we have. Our game changer of the day, CJ The Connect Dumeni. We're diving back into The Kingdom now. Up next, it is Michael Jackson.